Alrighty, guys, so the markets just closed 5 minutes ago. Let me make my face a little bit smaller so we could dive into the video. We had the S&P 500 go up 0.4% on the day, Russell up 0.6%, the NASDAQ up 0.7% to lead the way as the Dow went up 0.3% on the day and the VIX went down 3%. And get this, guys, silver and gold, both of those crushed it. Gold up over 1.2%, and we had silver up 1.7%. So we're going to break down the markets in this video like we always do and talk about some of the biggest movers, stocks that I'm looking at now. So if you all find value, all I ask is to hit that like button and to subscribe. And with that being said, let's just dive into the video. So again, green day all across the board today, very strong. We had the banks report earnings, which if you guys didn't see my last video, go check it out. That's where we talked about the bank stocks, and it's the start of earnings season. We have a lot of big companies reporting coming up here, and I'm super pumped about it. And I'm sure you guys are super pumped as well. We could see here, just starting off on SPY, we ended up ripping all day, at least all all of the intraday session. Pre-market was a little bit different. I mean, bears dominated the pre-market, but if we're talking intraday, the bulls dominated, and we ran all the way to 399 just about 15 minutes prior to the market closing, and we saw then a little bit of a pullback. So yeah, we had a bit of I guess you can say we had a blow-off top rally, and then the last 15 minutes we cooled off a bit, and still, the bulls, of course, ended off the day, in charge. And the thing here that I want to talk to you guys about very quickly is on the 5-day. Look at this. On the 5-day, 5-minute, we officially, on that blow-off top rally to end off the day, we took the highs out from yesterday. That's such a good sign for the bulls, guys. Very good sign that we broke 398 and we actually closed above 398. So that's setting us up for next week, which, mind you, Monday we don't have, Monday the markets are closed, but after that, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we could be setting up now with today's move for a break over 400, which you guys know that is the real sticking point on SPY. 400, 405, 410, 415. This $10, $15 window, it's going to be tough. Let's just put it that way. And on QQQ, if I pull this up, which you guys know tracks the NASDAQ 100, this also took the highs out from yesterday. We saw a nice blow-off top rally to end off the day. We got all the way down to up to $281. And if I pull the 5-day on this chart, or on this ETF rather, we clearly took the highs out from yesterday. I mean, no problem. Look at that. The highs yesterday were roughly 280. We ran over 281. We closed over 280. So the bulls are clearly in charge here on the 5-day on QQQ. And if I pull the 4-hour up, we're setting ourselves up pretty nicely heading into next week for a test at 285. If that breaks, we could be running 290, maybe even higher than that. So this looks really, really good. We started off the day, I mean, it was rough in the pre-market. The bears were 100% in charge, but the turn of events, remarkable. Very, very strong day today for the bulls. A lot of stocks crushed it. So let's just dive into these stocks. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but Amazon today ended up breaking a very key level. Today, Amazon went up 3%, closed over $98 a share. And look at this. If I zoom in a little bit, we broke 96, 96.75, 96.50, which you guys can see, that's been resistance for almost 2 months since the middle end of November. So the fact that we took that out, we closed above $98, very strong day for the bulls today. This could be the start of a further breakout. This could end up going now, if we zoom in again, let me see here. This could end up going 104, 105. You guys can see here, 104, 105. That was the high from the middle of November, also from the end of October, early November. Then if 105 were to break, Amazon could be running up towards 120. That could be the next gap to fill. If that were to break, we could be going towards 130, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. And, by the looks of it, Amazon's really starting to turn around. And this is another one of those stocks that you guys know, if you were watching the channel, I wanted to load up on under $80. But, it hit $80 and it rallied. Now we're up $17 from that point. We are up, in other words, percentage-wise, 20%. So it's definitely a stock that's running away from me, but it's all good. We can't catch all the stocks, like I've said before on the channel, at every, single price target that we want. That's just not how it works. The market does not give a crap about us. I mean, that's the reality. It doesn't care what stocks we want to buy, when we want to buy them, where we want to buy them. It doesn't matter. The markets do not care. You just have to have a plan, adapt to that plan, and realize that a lot of the time it's not going to go according to plan. I was reading another chapter out of the book, Psychology of Money. One of the excerpts was like, plan on things not going to plan, or there was a whole little excerpt about that. It was like, you better plan on the plan not going according to the plan. That it was something like that. And it was it's a great book, guys. Psychology of Money. Go check it out. But yeah, Amazon looks like it wants to break out in my eyes. It's not going under 80, at least in the short term. Who knows? Maybe a year from now it's under $80. Who knows? But right now it definitely looks like the bulls are gaining momentum on this thing. And let's see what else. Alibaba crushed it today. Man, Alibaba up another 3.5%, $117. Now Alibaba is trading pretty much near those highs from June. Back in June, we hit 125, $7-ish, then we failed all the way down to 58, as you guys know. So, we're at 116, 17 right now. We took the highs out from, earlier this week with today's big move. I think Alibaba could be going to that 120 level. No joke. It could be coming here any minute. And if that, well, maybe not any minute, but you guys get my point. And if we do break that, my alert's at 130, that's where things could really, really start to reverse on Alibaba. Let's see what else ended up moving. Mercado Libre. We called this out recently, guys, on Patreon, here on YouTube. Let's pull it up. Mercado Libre went up 5.7% today. And I told you guys, if it breaks 1,000, we'd fill the gap to 1035, in my opinion. We ended up doing that, and if we broke that, 1,100, 1090 would be next. And lo and behold, look at where we hit today, guys. Earlier in the day, we hit 1090, pulled back to about 1080 to close the day. And this is setting up for a potential retest next week at 1,100. Maybe it even breaks 1,100 and starts ripping from there. There could be upside towards 1,200, 1,250, maybe even higher. So Mercado Libre looks really, really good heading into next week. And again, Monday, markets are closed, guys, so keep that in mind. Let's see what else. Starbucks had a pretty good day today. SBUX is the ticker. Let's do a little update on this because Starbucks looks pretty good, guys. Let me show you what's going on. We had this head and shoulders drawn out, and I told you all if it broke the neckline at 100, it'll fly most likely, or the head and shoulders would be out the window. Guess what? We broke out of $100, and as of today and this week, and actually last week, we took the highs out at 105, and now we just hit a fresh high here on the 4-hour chart at 107.30. So to me, guys, and I'm sure to you as well, it is clear as day that Starbucks is continuing the uptrend. And the fact that we took the highs out today from earlier this week and a couple months ago or weeks ago, right? Very good sign for the bulls. Now, if we pull up the 3-year, we're not really close to all-time highs yet. If I remember correctly, all-time highs are 150, right? Actually, no, I'm wrong. 126. Okay, so I guess we are kind of close now. And the fact that, oh, wow, look at that. We took out $100. That was also resistance from July of 2019, almost 4 years ago at this point. So this looks good, guys. Starbucks looks like it wants to go to the 110s, maybe higher. Maybe it starts gunning for the all-time highs. Very, very possible. So watch out for Starbucks. Let me pull up Apple and see what happened with Apple today. AAPL, let's pull that up. 1% green day. Looks like it closed right under the 180 SMA here on the 4-hour. Also under the highs from the end of December. Not the best looking setup, but we'll see how that plays out. How about Meta? Let's just run through these big tech names. Meta up 0.2%. Nothing crazy on the day. Google up about 1%. Really, out of all these tech stocks, guys, if we're looking at the charts for the very short term, in my opinion, Amazon looks the best, as again, it has taken out a very key level here at 98, 97 really, and now it could be going towards 100 plus. So yeah, interesting day across the board today. It's not like big tech really crushed it or anything. It's really Amazon that did the best out of the bunch. It was just kind of I don't want to say, I guess, a well-rounded day. I mean, it looks like a lot of different industries, sectors did well today. If we look at CrowdStrike, it went up. Airbnb went up over $100 on the day. Let's pull that up. It's over $100 a share now, and it looks like, 1.9% green day. It looks like it's starting to reverse, above the moving averages here for the first time in a couple of weeks, actually almost a couple of months at this point. So, yeah, Airbnb, guys, looking pretty decent. We have Netflix. Let me pull that up. NFLX went up 0.8% on the day. And now, if we look at this, it hit a high today. It's starting to break above 335, guys, which, did I not say 335? Excuse me. That's a big level. If we look here on the 3-year chart, 335 a couple months ago, but actually about a year ago, that was support, all throughout January, February, March of 2022. Then we broke under it. Now, if we break back over 335, we have a wide open gap to 400, and I'm looking to actually trade Netflix in that window. Let's see how it goes down next week, guys. On this one, NFLX is the ticker symbol, and any other ones worth looking at? I mean, at this point, a lot went down today. Let's see, Coinbase. And by the way, guys, I haven't covered Bitcoin in a long time, and Ethereum. Those two have been on fire, and I used to cover them all the time on the channel pretty much every day. But to be honest, I kind of got bored of it because it wasn't doing anything for a period of time. But now, actually, hold on. Coinbase here says Bitcoin is at 19.3 right now. Oh, my God. Ethereum's ripping as well. So, yeah, these have gone up like crazy. In the past week, Bitcoin's up 15%. Past month, it's up 9.5%, although in the past year, it's still down 54%. Unbelievable, which is just, it's expected. Bitcoin, you guys know, boom, bust cycles. This is how it goes. Ethereum in the past year is down 56%. Past month, up 8%. Past week, up 12%. Past day, it's flat. So, yeah, maybe we'll cover Bitcoin, Ethereum. What do you guys think? Do you want me to bring that back into the videos? I used to cover it every day, but, again, it just got boring. But now that it's moving again, it's getting a little bit exciting again. Maybe I'll cover it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And I'll wrap it up here, guys. I'm going to keep it a little bit quicker for this video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, you can get some free stocks down below. Up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000 for Moomoo. Just use that link or go to StocksAreFast.com/Moomoo. And if you want 12 more fractional shares of stock from Webull, you could also use that link down below or go to StocksAreFast.com/Webull. And if you want to check out the Patreon, feel free to do that as well. I appreciate you all as always. And by the way, all those links down below help out the channel. Full disclosure. And with that being said, have a great weekend. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.